main first and foremost. He has a Cloud, but he's kind of said before, like, I don't enjoy Cloud. But I guess he's kind of feeling it in this matchup, and I can understand why.
For Bayonetta, Luigi is a very, very hard thing to do.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
Because the thing is, Bayonetta is just one of those characters where I think, oh yeah, they're going in. No hand warmers here.
No, right into it on Battlefield. As we see, Bayonetta got off to a quick start, finding some afterburner witch twist combos.
Yep. This is all a battle of spacing because if a Cloud is on point with all of his aerials and making sure that he is at maximum distance at all times, Bayonetta will have a bit harder of a time for getting in, but you cannot sleep on any of those options that Bayonetta has because she is one of those characters where if you get 2 good mix-ups, it is either high damage or death if you read that DI correct.
Yep. You want to space perfectly, keep the battle on the ground. You're gonna be the only way she can really start her combos if you're on the ground is either an up B out of shield or a heel kick.
That
so
also
you gotta be very careful.
Punishing landing is also a super important part of this matchup, which I'm surprised they agreed to go. I'm surprised that Ronin actually didn't strike one of the stages because this is easily Cloud's best stage to kind of combat Bayonetta because those platforms make it super easy for her.
Oh my goodness.
But no, he's got limit. He's still all right.
That was good, though, forcing him to use limit, getting that jab out there to send him far enough away.
That was a really good awareness by Ronin.
Right, and I see what you're saying. The amount of, oh my goodness, PGA.
Yeah, that was the Tiger Woods right there.
Yeah.
Yo, welcome back.
Yeah, 4.
That down smash, I don't know. I think that might have been a missed input.
Right.
I'm not entirely sure, but like, yeah, that's
definitely didn't end well for him.
Yeah, that's one of those things that you don't want to see, and it could be over on this mix-up
right
right here.
Okay, no, it's always so scary. You know what I mean?
Opts for the 3 hits of forward air instead of going into another witch, because another witch twist, and this probably could be it.
Ooh, misses the up air though, but he gets the second one, but not nearly close enough to the blast zone. No rage on Ronin either.
That's another thing I'm seeing Ronin try to do, but I haven't seen a whole lot of success with it. I see that LOE1 definitely likes landing with down air, which, you know, it's a really good option for Cloud, but that is super, super susceptible to witch time, so I'm surprised that we haven't seen any sort of kill from that yet.
Yeah.
LOE1, he's holding it down.
A lot of people will tell you that Bayonetta's up B out of shield is one of the best up B options out of shield in the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Out of overall best out of shield options in the game. So yeah, we're not really seeing him abuse that, and it's a prime way to get involved in these combos. And when you're Bayonetta, I kind of feel like Bayonetta could be losing a matchup at any given point, but she's one of the few characters in the game that where she only needs one read.
Oh, absolutely.
Or
No,
one
she's
input.
got that X factor.
Yeah, and it's all over. But LOE1's done a super good job of not getting caught in those combos.
And you can tell that Ronin's now starting to like dance around that. He really can't do a whole lot. He's kind of fishing for back air because he knows that that's one thing that will kill from whatever in the stage.
Oh, he got
that was impressive. What happened there?
Was that SDI maybe? I don't know.
I don't like. It looked like he SDI down and teched the last, or like just fell out of the last hit. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Also, now he's got to be super careful because I'm pretty sure that's going to close it out.
All he needed was, when it takes just a down tilt, you know you're up there.
So that's one thing that I've noticed is that when he gets at super high percents himself, he kind of falls back on just kind of fundamentals. It's like, okay, well, I'm just going to use my spacing, like just use my back airs, use my tools to make sure that I don't, overextend. But the thing is, you really cannot like fall back on that too hard because if you're like not on point with your combos or if you're not on point with your spacing of your down tilt and your combo starters, then it's gonna be really hard. Oh my god, he's switching to Ryu.
Okay, he's definitely not feeling the Bayonetta.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a I feel like this is still one of those matchups that could be considered even in a lot of circles. I don't know what well, Dark Shad's also here.
I would ask him because
I'd probably ask him because he's basically the Ryu to ask.
Well, I kind of feel like it's going to be kind of tough for Ryu to get in just because how well Cloud can wall you out with his aerials and his spacing. Ryu really doesn't have much for frontal approaches.
Yep.
So that will be kind of tough. We'll see how Ronin kind of deals with that. Ooh.
Yeah, that's one. I mean, that's one thing that Ryu can sort of approach if he guesses the aerial right, because Focus can break a lot of those aerials and he can find a venue in. I am liking this. I'm actually kind of liking this use of EX Fireball because this is one of those things where it's a projectile where you kind of have to deal with it if it's out. And if you're spacing it correctly, then you really do have to worry about it because it can lead into some follow-ups. So far, he's not found a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, it seems like right now he's just trying to disrupt LOE1 from getting his limit, trying to just kind of pressure him from a distance. But he really needs to find a way to get in and get some damage on him because he's playing passive, but it seems like he's almost playing too passive. Yeah,
and you really cannot play too passive with Ryu. You gotta like get in there. He's got some really great aerials. He's got some good cross-ups. You gotta get in there and like exploit those, especially against a character like Cloud.
Yep, this man is the king of combos for a reason. Definitely need to get in there to start those, get some damage right now. He's only sitting at 13, and that was a great read.
But middle of the stage, and Ryu is rather heavy, so he's going to be living for a little bit longer.
LOE1's playing it right, though. He's just building damage. Even if he's not finding the stock, he's only got 25% on him, playing super safe. Falling up air, really good option out ship. Oh, but the back, that meaty back air.
Only 25% taken on this stock, so
Ronin needs to make an adjustment here. I feel like even though you're down to stock, you still need to get a little more aggressive right now.
I think, yeah, that's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to start doing jump-ins. He needs to start doing cross-ups. He needs to start approaching with focus and rather not relying on EX Fireball.
Yeah, I wonder how much, I wonder if he really knows what his best approach options really are because he seems so unsure.
And that's another thing that's also really risky. Anytime that Ryu gets a hit on shield, that overhead is on deck and ready to make you regret staying in that shield.
Yeah, so he's got to be
right
super
now.
careful.
LOE1 is just
he's all over him.
Yeah, he's all over him. Not really finding a whole lot of venues to kind of get in and get damage.
Yeah, he's just kind of dancing around him right now. Oh, goes for the crossbar. It's not going to get it. Wouldn't have killed anyways.
Oh, the DP too low for that to work.
Oh man.
Makes it back though. That was really risky. And now he's starting to throw out DP. Maybe he's starting to get into that with punish.
He's a little antsy. That's like the fourth up B we've seen in a row that's been really ill-advised. Yeah. Trying to get the Shoryuken, but not even getting the setups for it.
Yeah, you cannot be too antsy with uppercut. You kind of just got to let them fall into the setups themselves because if you get too happy, then they start to read on it and they can just like punish that landing super easily. Ooh. And there we go.
Finding the down tilt to the Shoryuken. Finally finding a stock, but sitting at 125. That could be it.
That's going to be it. JV2 closing it out. LOE1 is going to be moving on. And Ronin showing some good stuff with the Bayonetta. Had a little bit of stuff with the Ryu. So,
right. I almost feel like staying Bayonetta maybe would have made it a little bit closer.
It probably would have. Dreamland would have been a really, really good counter pick because those blast zones help out Bayonetta a lot. And especially if you want to get early kills, because I feel like that's what he was super concerned with game one is just he